Hello.
Well, I'll say some very rude things because we're not live.
We're definitely not live on the internet right now. Hello, everyone. Welcome to
Hello.
Talking Dick.
We won't call the stream that, but
we will say it out loud.
Yeah.
I've got some very appropriate music for it as well. If anyone's just joined in. It's maybe the greatest start to a stream we've ever had.
Oh dear. Yes, we are talking all things Dick compliant today. So yes, if anybody out there is interested in knowing about Dick, learning about Dick, then
please do comply.
Yeah, we will comply. Oh gosh.
I hope people have seen the highlight of that.
Yes, because
If
otherwise.
they haven't, then
Now, that is a really good point, Ben. For anybody who hasn't seen it, as part of our last Shooters and Sympathies episode, there was a character named Dick Compliant. You can see there's a clip of the week out right now on YouTube that will show you the sort of 10 minutes or so, I don't think it was even that this hero made his appearance. Legend. I think it is literally that I have called it on YouTube Birth of a Legend, because it is.
It is clearly a moment for the annals of history of Rolly Graham.
It is.
When Dick Compliant came to town.
definitely. And that's what this stream is about, coming up with a film with Dick Compliant.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Dick Compliant.
Let's come up with the film.
Can it be really mundane?
Yeah.
How mundane can we make it?
Dick Compliant stars in the Cornish version of The Office.
Is on a farm?
Oh yes.
It's somebody in an outshed in a farm doing admin on their own.
Well, that hits pretty close to home.
Yeah, I was going to say, it sounds like your job.
Excellent. The funny music stopped now, so there you go.
He even does the dance.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
And what else are you going to do to fill your time, you know?
Exactly. There you go.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Goodness me. Well, hello everyone.
Yes, hello.
Hello.
Can you believe that we've finished? We have finished.
No.
Shooters and
I bet
Sympathies.
Yeah.
Surely
Okay,
there's
Josh, here we go. This is what I want to know, okay?
Okay.
All right.
How much work was it?
How much work was it overall?
Yeah.
A lot. Because what did it end up as? 12 episodes, I think.
It was 12.
Over a year.
Mm.
We the first Shooters and Sympathies was shot on the last day of June in 2021.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Wow. How crazy is that?
I know, right?
Jeez.
So it's been a while.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
I mean, we finished shooting in April, maybe.
Yes, I think that's right. Yes, because I mean, it would have been out sooner, but I then got incredibly stupidly busy. I didn't have time to do any editing. Yeah. Became slightly less busy and crammed in the editing around, other stuff, which was fine. We made it. Not complicated edits to end off with. I mean, it's funny because if you look,
No? Are you being sarcastic or not?
No, I'm not really.
Oh, right, okay.
Like the finale was complicated to think about because of the way that we decided to record it. With the split missions thing. But actually, I found that once I got into editing it, it didn't take me a huge amount of time to work out roughly how it should fall, and then it was just a case of finding nice cutting points to kind of go between the places and shape it. So actually, it wasn't too bad. I was kind of dreading it because I thought it was going to be pretty awful. And then actually I found I could split it into like 20-minute chunks, and that was fine.
Yeah.
And then it's very similar to how we edit everything else, where it was just a case of choosing good music for it and papering over any graphical cracks. Or cutting out things that really shouldn't have been said.
Oh,
Graphical cracks.
Graphical Cracks is a good band name.
Oh,
Graphical
yes.
cracks. Oh, we're back to that one. Hello.
Yeah.
Well, I'm back, so
Yes.
we're all about Graphical Cracks.
Graphical cracks. Well, we have to talk about what you've been up to at some stage.
I've been lots of Graphical Cracks.
Lots of graphical cracks. Hello, Bacon Mar.
Hey. Hey,
Welcome.
Hello, welcome to Graphical Cracks.
Graphical cracks.
I thought this was Talking Dick.
No.
Well, that's graphical cracks.
Yeah. We're changing the name every sort of 10 minutes or so.
Oh yeah.
Yes, indeed. Yeah, no, it was fine in the end. It was fine. Because actually, if you look back, because the more complicated things that I did were the one trailer,
Which
the
was
one
really
trailer
good.
I've ever made,
Yep.
That was cool though.
It was a really good trailer.
Yeah.
and that little end credits,
The sequence
Sting.
at the end. Yeah, it's so good.
which I just plagiarized a lot of the trailer, to be honest. But hey-ho.
Still,
They were the
way.
more complicated things because that was like actually had some editing intention in it.
yeah.
I actually had to make some choices about what was on screen as opposed to the thing of like, well, this just comes next, so that's on screen next. But yeah, no, it was good. I'm glad it's done. I can't lie.
Yes, I bet.
I'm very pleased
yeah.
it's finished and I don't have to think about it anymore, apart from making all the YouTube versions, but that's just a case of quick top and tail and then
It's the rendering.
re-rendering. Yeah, because they take fucking forever to render. Jesus.
Do they?
They take, it's like 6 or 7 hours usually.
Wow.
Because a lot of the time,
Now, I would be interested if you rented it from your MacBook. How long it would take?
that would be interesting. Yeah.
I would be very interested. We're getting a bit geeky here.
Oh yeah. Hey, no, we're here now.
We are
Technical bastards are back.
exactly. But I would be interested to know.
Yeah, it'd be interesting. I mean, I've done the closest comparison is just work between my main machine and the MacBook, and I think the MacBook is probably slightly faster.
I'm not surprised. Yeah.
It depends on what you're doing, but like my machine, this machine that I'm running on now, is 9.5 years old.
Bloody hell. Wow.
Yeah. I remember that
Yeah.
being replacing your old computer.
Yeah, way many years ago now, which is probably a
It wasn't
shocking.
that long ago though.
No, I know that's the
Strange,
worst thing
yeah.
about it.
Yeah.
I was like, this
Yeah.
is new. Oh, it's powerful. It's new. Yeah. No, it's 9 years
Not
old.
anymore. That's computers
It's
for you.
creeping at the bones. That's what it is. But very expensive to replace. So,
That's the problem. They
Very
are
true.
so expensive, aren't they?
yeah, high-end machines to do this kind of stuff. Absolutely, and like the visual effects that I do for work. It's just I'm like, oh god, where am I finding $3,000 to $5,000? Yeah, no thanks.
Yeah. Computers are painful at the moment.
Not just yet. Yeah. So hey, until then, I use it to do silly stuff like
What we've been doing.
compliant. Yeah,
Yay.
rendering 10 minutes of compliance
Yeah.
and other nonsense.
Yes, absolutely. I mean, so have we decided on Dick Compliant's first adventure? Obviously, we'll be filming the entire series, but
Oh, I mean, it's got no. Do you know what? Genuinely, there's got to be a series called The Adventures of Dick Compliant.
Oh,
Yeah.
definitely.
I feel like
Cool.
it's going to be Mr. Bean 10-minute like things, where it's just like 10-minute long. Maybe you get two, next to each other,
Is it just him going around saying yes to everything? Is it basically yes, man?
No, but he's being compliant, so maybe if they
Oh,
want
There's
him to
definitely
say
a game in
no.
this. There's definitely a good game in this.
Oh yeah.
I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Don't think realistically here.
Okay.
But think if we had a lot of money
Okay.
and we're at Hollywood, who would play Dick Compliant?
Ooh. Jude Law.
Oh.
Think that could work.
Because he's like, he could do fake Cockney because he's got the basis, but and then also he could pull off some comedy.
Mm-hmm.
And also I feel like he's got the look for it. He looks like a Dick Compliant.
I'd go with Daniel Craig because I think it's the exact opposite look, and that's why it would be funnier.
That true? He's very serious.
Okay, I think I'm gonna go with. I can't remember his name right now.
Oh.
His name is. What's the main guy in The Boys? What's his name?
Carl Urban.
Carl Urban. That's it.
Yeah,
Yes.
Butcher. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
with the
yeah, I
fake,
wasn't
with the
doing that
fake
accent.
Cockney accent. That's a good shout, actually. That's a good shout. Although he's very strong. I feel like Dick Compliant needs to be.
That's the irony of it, though.
Yeah. Well, it'll be The Rock doing a Cockney accent, wouldn't it?
Oh yes. I mean, look,
Or like John Cena or someone.
could we go to the source of where it came from and ask Dick Van Dyke?
Dick Van Dyke.
I mean, I know he's very much
He's still
getting
going
on.
around, isn't he? He did Mary Poppins, the new one.
He did.
For whatever that's worth.
I feel like we're halfway there already, lads. We just
Yeah.
need a bit of funding.
The Adventures of
No.
Dick
Yeah, that's the
Van Dyke.
easy bit when you've got
Yeah.
such a good idea.
Exactly.
It should be super easy, barely an inconvenience.
I do quite like the idea of Dick Compliant being an old man who started off with this really weird and fascinating life where he migrated to America and then was a slaver essentially, and then saw the error in his ways and then just became a really mundane person for 60 years, and then decided to go and take vengeance on the world at age 86.
But the thing is that the way he takes vengeance against the world is the smallest things.
Yeah.
So,
While still being compliant.
not getting the correct change at the supermarket.
It's like a really shit version of Jackass.
Yeah. Oh god. I mean, it writes itself.
We could probably get some AI to write it for us,
Oh yeah.
and that'd probably
no
be
doubt.
perfect.
No doubt. It would make as much sense, I'm sure.
Exactly, yeah.
I was going to say you could put it into Dali, but I am a little worried to write the word Dick Compliant into
Oh,
Dali.
that's
I don't
okay.
think you'd get banned. You can do the
Yeah,
arms.
yeah.
I actually,
No, you could put Mr. Compliant.
Oh, Mr.
Oh, Mr.
Compliant. That would be
Compliant.
quite good,
Yeah,
wouldn't it?
do I
yeah.
have any Dali credits?
I do.
Oh,
I've been
Ooh.
using
I
them
want
recently.
to see this.
Okay, I'll see what I can do.
Mr.
But yeah,
Compliant.
Yeah, I will say I've been doing a little bit of D&D work recently.
Oh, nice.
Obviously, with that being our next thing coming
Yes,
up.
of
So
course.
yeah, I've had to use a little
course.
bit of Dali
Yes,
recently.
I have to say I've used the trailer and the credits used. They used some Dali stuff. They used some Mid-Journey stuff, and they used some Stable Diffusion stuff.
Ooh.
Just because
Oh.
I was mucking around with all of them, because it's fascinating.
Yeah.
yeah,
Scary,
great.
but fascinating. So there's bits and bobs of all of it. It's the kind of thing where I feel like it's not quite there. In an ideal world, I'd sit and tinker with. I'd get 90% of the way there with one of those, and then sit and tinker until I was happy.
Yeah.
But the clever thing is when you can train one yourself,
Oh,
and
yeah.
you can put certain bits of art in it, and
Yeah.
really cool. You
Yeah.
can do it in more specific styles.
Right. I think we've got there.
Very cool.
Hold on.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's perfect. No notes.
Mr. Compliant, there he is.
What is he
You need no
selling?
more. I have
Consper.
no idea.
Mr.
Cousins.
Rap?
Mr. Rat.
Oh,
Or Mr. Rye?
I couldn't tell you.
we don't need to know.
You don't need to know. No.
No,
exactly.
you don't need to know.
That's perfect.
He's so compliant.
That's perfect. It's. I mean, what he owns is like a consumer goods show on Channel 4.
Yeah. Oh, there you are.
Rogue traders
you
with dick
wanted to-
compliant.
Oh my god. Oh, that'd be so good. That's what he is. He's a what is it? Talk show host or like a you know those shows that are on like midday.
Yeah. Daytime TV host, yeah.
Daytime
100%.
TV stuff. Yeah,
100%.
exactly.
With the new
Dick
on
Compliant,
Dublin.
and he's just got really big teeth.
That's what you have to be if you're going to be a daytime TV host. You have really big teeth. That's like requirement number 1.
Yeah. There you go.
Requirement number 2 is
So
to be really compliant.
what did you write for your description for that?
I just wrote Mr. Compliant.
That's what I would have done, yeah. Because then it just picks up whatever.
All right, okay, just okay. Yeah, I mean,
What more do you need?
yeah, that's true. It says it all, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
That's so
gosh.
funny. That's so funny. Oh dear.
Oh. Well, the greatest character ever.
Clearly.
I do love that we spent 20 minutes just talking about.
I don't know what you
Well, yeah,
expected
no.
here.
The whole
I don't know.
the whole
did you
stream is all bit
expect here?
compliant.
Yeah, I know. We really couldn't have done anything else with this stream,
No.
could we? It's,
Like
you know,
we can't do the like epilogue thing because we don't have everybody
true.
here. David
That's
might
true.
turn up in a bit. But like so this was going to be very dick heavy this stream.
I never thought I'd hear that.
double entendres. I mean, yeah, only when Carl was here. But I know what you mean. I'll tell you what, I forgot to mention. I did actually create another emote for this
Did
episode,
you?
and we didn't end
Is it
up
dick
needing
compliant?
it. It isn't dick compliant. I did think about doing dick
Does dick
compliant,
compliant have an emote?
but no, because I didn't want to type the word dick into the emotes. If I'm being
you
honest
could have
with you,
started it.
I could have just
see
done
this.
compliant.
Compliant.
But yeah, we do have an EMP mode, which I created a couple of days
boy.
ago because I thought it'd be quite good.
Special role.
Oh, special role is of course still
Special
there.
role. Yeah, I completely forgot about the special role.
It's high quality stuff. This was a good episode actually, I have to say.
Yeah, well, I mean, without wanting to, like you say, go so much into it, the ending to it is exceptional.
Yeah, we can
And
talk
as
a
you
bit about
said-
that stuff. I mean, I
Yeah.
think because what we kind of agreed on was we'd do an epilogue at some point. So, excuse me, whilst I plug in my mouse, which is seeming to die. What we agreed on was we do an epilogue thing, and then we'll find out hopefully what everyone thinks happens to their characters afterwards. You know what actually happens will be speculation forever.
Interesting.
I mean, I already stated that what actually happens to my character in the episode, which is he goes around to every single person and says it wouldn't work between us.
I mean, clearly, that was a very funny bit. I have to say.
Do you know what? I really enjoyed it. It was the fact that I got just a moment to interrupt the very important stuff that was happening. You go, would work between us, and then I could just back out again.
There was some
gosh.
reveals in this one, but yeah. So
Oh God, yeah.
epilogue, talking epilogue in terms of like what everyone thinks their character's doing, and then there's a couple of like things to tie up that are like what happened at Fortune's Cross,
Yes.
and then at some point, because we've talked about this in previous recaps and around and about, I will find my notes and shit because I know Kyle wanted to look at my notes, and I know you might have wanted to look at like the extent of like notes and planning.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I
Because
don't want to read them. I just want to see them.
No, but there's lots of
Yeah.
like maps and shit that you guys never
Yeah,
saw.
yeah.
Because I
Cool.
remember you saying there's one or two times that we got you. I think the main one is obviously what happened at the end of the episode, but there's one or two times that we got you, but you seemed incredibly prepared. But the thing is that's what gets you as a GM. I always find because because if you're the one that's normally doing it.
You can't be you can't be overly prepared because it's just never going to work. You're just wasting your time.
Yeah.
But things.
You didn't let me go south though.
No, well, I mean, spoiler alert: there was nothing south.
I figured that out. Yeah.
There was literally nothing to the south. I mean, that was one of the. There's things like that which are just controls. Basically, it's the old invisible wall in a game, you know, where if you go to a certain place, you just get barriered because there's nothing there.
Yeah. Take off.
Yeah.
You could just decompress. That's
I
all we
was
can do.
decompressing.
Yeah.
See, this is the interesting thing, though, Josh. Because what I would have done is I would have taken something that, because I obviously don't plan anywhere near as much. You ain't got maps or anything. I would have taken something that you guys would do somewhere else, and I would have moved it to wherever Ben would have been, and I would have made him do that. There
was kind of there was a rough mechanic around that. I mean, I wouldn't because I'd already drawn the maps. I wasn't going to move locations because I'd already committed to having a physical map because I wanted to do that thing of someone going, "Oh, I find a map," and I go, "Here's the map," because that's fun.
Yeah, definitely.
And then that way, because it's kind of nice to have a physical prop for that thing that you can actually like tangibly look at and look together and plan and shit. Yeah. But the thing that could move was like encounters. So there was always the thing of like, if you wander off into the desert, you roll and you find something or you don't. And if you don't find anything, you start taking damage, and if you take enough damage, you'll die. But what you'd find would be like people from the mine, or people from Fortune's Cross, or Mac was one of the random events that if you'd wandered off in a certain direction at a certain point, you would have found Mac just wandering the desert.
Ooh, interesting.
So there was stuff like that. Quite obnoxious. There was stuff like that that's just like was there to like guide you towards things, or like without physically changing the location of major places, so that there could be a map.
Cool.
So there was always something to do. You would have found something. You know, I mean, you could have just kept on ignoring things for forever and ever and wandering off, and then eventually you'd die from heat exhaustion, effectively. But you'd always encounter something. It just wouldn't necessarily be a town or, you know, a building or something. There would be a random event.
Yeah, I think did you roll for it, or did we roll for it? I can't remember.
I tended to make you guys roll for it, I think. Because there was a roll to see if you found anything, and then I would roll to see what you found. Yeah. Because there were certain things that you couldn't find, because like the Mac thing, that would only have happened in that initial spread where everyone just fucked off to Four Corners. That's the only time that could have happened, because as soon as people found Mac in a place and were with Mac in a place, he couldn't then appear somewhere else, because that would have been ridiculous.
Oh, so he would have just turned up in a different place if we hadn't gone there?
Yeah, he could have.
Okay.
Or you might never have met him. That was also possible.
Yeah. I suppose the only person that could turn up in different places all over the place is Javier.
Exactly. Emergency Javier.
You didn't plan for that.
So
I definitely did not plan for that. No. No. Yeah. The very end of that episode, I certainly did not plan for that.
yeah. That is one way to finish, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think I made you guys roll to see if, because that idea popped into my head, and I was like, "That's so stupid." I have to see if the dice want it, and I think I said. I think I might even have had it as just a 6, and it happens, and you rolled a 6.
Yeah, it's perfect. That's a brilliant.
But I set it popped into my head, and I was just like, "Oh, it's so dumb." Otherwise, he would have just run out of nowhere, just like capped him or something. But no, giant Javier sandworm.
Cool.
Which was just ridiculous, but that's the benefit of like being open to shit, because that's hilarious.
Oh yeah. It was a perfect way to cap it off. I mean, it really was.
As the sand settles, as Javier disappears back into the desert.
Oh gosh,
so dumb. What an there was some crazy shit in this episode. Just dumb shit.
God. So much. I mean, it just. The thing is because it's taking place in different areas as well. Because of course you got the prison, and you got the front gate, you got what's his name, Francis. His office and stuff like that. And so many characters at the same time. There's so much going on all the time. It's sort of unbelievable that it kind of culminates in the way that it did. I thought it's excellent.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's a finale. It was meant to finale.
Yeah. Fair enough. Yeah, but the thing is that our finales sometimes aren't all that. I mean,
people die.
Yeah, that. I mean,
Yeah.
the D&D one was cool, but it was an accidental cool. We didn't mean
That's
for
true.
anyone to die.
That's
It just
true,
sort of
yeah.
happened. And the Lasers and Feelings ones, you guys, like, I mean, I gave you a Megazord and you didn't use
that
it.
was funny. That was funny though.
But that was funny
So-
because that was anti-humor.
Yeah. So I assumed this would have the same sort of thing where it wouldn't go anywhere near as, like, but we ended up just going absolutely crazy with it, especially the very last fight. I thought was excellent.
Well, I mean, there's a certain amount of railroading that has to happen
Oh yeah.
to like get that, but I wanted to like. I spent so much effort trying to make Francois so awful that
Yeah.
there was a motivation to want to fight
Yeah.
him, and not like this is the obligatory boss fight. It's like no, we want to kill this man, and he wants to kill you, and
Yeah.
that's that was the whole like point of getting to that place is so that the fight meant something.
Yeah.
And I was very much of the intention of killing at least one of you in that fight. That was the first fight. I was just like, right now, I'm just going to try and kill you.
Yeah. Last
Who were
episode.
you trying to
let's see what
kill?
happens.
Who
Anyone.
got? Was it
Anyone.
Kyle that got the closest? Because he was. Oh no! Hold on. No. Do you know who got the closest to die?
I mean, Carl did die, so otherwise it was you, I think.
Yeah, I
Or
think
Sykes.
actually the two of because two of us took some big damage. I know that. I know it's me and someone else.
Yeah.
I think
Francois, by the way, that robot hybrid had 30 hit points.
holy hell! Wow,
Wow.
we would have struggled with that
Yeah.
So
because we all had 5 or 6. I think.
you had
Yeah.
like effectively 6 each.
Wow.
But you did have like bigger impact grades, and like there's a certain amount of mitigating against Slotra coming up with nuclear bombs.
Yeah. I mean,
Of like,
you
sure,
did the right thing with Slotra. The rule of cool. Sometimes you just have to let it happen.
I
and
mean,
go,
as
"No,
soon as
this
you
is-
said it, I was
this
just
is
like,
it."
okay, well, I've got to let it happen. I
Yeah.
will say the one thing that I very much pulled my punch on in that instance is he really should have killed Bob and Sykes as well. Like
Oh,
that,
right.
you two really should be dead there. I was very kind. Because when that happened, I was like, oh fuck, he's detonating himself right next to two of you.
But then
In what universe does he only kill Francois there? It has to do damage.
again, it's an EMP. I mean, it's not going to. They're not machines. So
Yeah,
I
but I was
don't
just
know.
like, okay.
It was an actual explosion though, wasn't it?
So-
as well?
Yeah.
So hold on. What could have happened is it could have been me finishing off the episode on my own.
Oh, that would have been
I mean,
interesting.
wow. Really, it
we've done it before. in
Really, it
D&D.
should have. I mean, because my thought process was, okay, I feel like there would also be physical damage because, okay, not only is it Slotra exploding, he's also effectively killing Francois in the butler suit, in the butler armor, which would also probably generate some sort of explosion.
Yeah.
And you two, it's like there's two of them stood next to this, so even like a small explosion is going to do damage. So I was like, fuck, what do I do? I feel that there's got to be a damage roll here. And then I was toying between, because I knew what hit points you were on, and I knew that if I made it a D4 roll, you'd both be fine. And I was like, This is a D6 game. And if you roll 6, you're both dead. And he rolled 6, and I was like, fuck. I was just like, okay, saving throw. And then I was like, wait a minute, what's a saving throw here? Because Bob's laser feelings is 5, and Sykes' laser feelings is 2, which means that one of them is fucked.
Yeah.
So I was just like, okay, I guess I'll be really nice, and I'll let you both roll to your strengths, which means there was a 1 in 6 chance of you dying in that instance.
I
kind of
still
regret
think it would
that.
have been interesting.
I kind of
I
regret
think it would have
that.
been interesting with someone dying.
Do you know what the thing that I should have done was have Slotra roll to see if the saving throw was going to be lasers or feelings. And then, so one of you has a good chance of succeeding, and one of you has a very bad chance of succeeding, and then probably one of you dies. That would have been really interesting. But I in the moment, I was going, oh fuck. What do I do?
Yeah.
So
sometimes
I was just like, okay, I'll just pull my punches. And then, of course, if Sykes had died, then Slotra didn't come back.
But very occasionally. I mean, the thing is, if it would have happened that way and they ended up both dying, I would have, as a doctor, would have done something about that. I suspect.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think. Yeah, it's interesting. I mean, it's a really interesting conundrum of like, well, what do you do? Because it's the end. And like from a writing point of view, everyone dying because one of your own teammates killed you is not great.
I would also say, as a salesman, I tried to sell you on the fact not to kill them.
I don't think Bob cared at that point.
No,
he just wanted to kill Francis.
Yeah.
You'd put your head through the painting. You were happy.
Exactly.
Yeah. I mean, that was great. That was so
punches.
good. That was great. I loved that. And he gave me an excuse for Francois to just go absolutely fucking mental. And just start like gorilla punching shit.
Look, I didn't want to do actual damage, all right? I didn't want to contribute.
Well, I agree with you there, because I also tried not to contribute too much by doing my own personal EMP mode, which was letting out a large fart, which I genuinely... Do you know when you come up with an idea, you're like, I don't know how this is going to work, I don't know what this means, but I need to do this because it's going to get Kyle laughing, and once he's laughing, he'll be all right again. Because he was, I mean, we were all a little emotional, but that just kind of took it out completely, I was like, we've got to do this. I had no idea where you were going to go with it, Josh, if I succeeded.
Neither did I.
That was excellent.
I was just in the mode. I was like, okay. That's the end. There comes a point where it's the thing to do.
Yes,
like,
exactly.
What else is he doing there? He's just constantly just.
Can't do anything else. Yeah, no, it's brilliant.
I felt like it was a Dr. Fortescue appropriate course of action.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. Oh gosh. I will say it's a character I'm going to miss. Because I think I've said it before. I'm not the chaotic one normally. I'm normally the one who will try and. Yeah, but the thing is, I like to try and drive the story forward and sort of take it. Kind of like bull crap. I like to take the story forward and then maybe play around afterwards. But this time I was like, no, full chaos. Let's just go for it. And yeah, I very much enjoyed that. It was excellent. It's the most fun, especially because Josh, you're normally the one causing me problems. So.
It was fair. I expected it, to be honest.
Yeah.
When we first set off, I was just like, okay, well, everyone's going to be chaotic because.
Oh yeah.
Of course they are.
Yeah.
So I was prepared for that.
I do think we all had our own form of chaos as well. I mean, Ben is obviously just wandering off wherever you wanted. Slotra just came up, but Kyle coming up with things all over the place that just worked. The thing is he's an android, so not an android, sorry, a robot, so he can just do whatever.
He's fucking Inspector Gadget, basically.
Yeah, exactly, perfect. Yeah, and Sykes. Oh, I love.
Oh, that was good.
Oh god, I know. Just, I mean, the whole thing around Jane. Let's be honest.
That was brilliant.
The Jane reveal, the Jane and Oakley reveal was. I was looking forward to that for the longest time. I think we had a chat about that at some stage.
I was going to say, may I mention that? Yeah, I was dropping Josh home one day, and he said, "Look, I'm going to tell you this, but you're not allowed to say it to anyone else." So I didn't, and he told me about Oakley being Jane's father and not boyfriend or husband or whatever, and I was like, oh, that's the greatest thing. Like, oh my god, that's
I thought it would come out a lot earlier, honestly, because I was like, surely at some stage he's going to talk to Jane or try to talk to Jane or like try to talk to Oakley. No,
nope.
Just never happened. It never happened till right at the end, and it was perfect.
Yeah.
And then that reveal was everything I wanted it to be. It was just like just the reaction of, oh. Oh, I've got that wrong.
Oh, so
perfect.
Good. Mm-hmm.
So perfect.
I have something here.
Oh. Hey.
Baker Me's in the chat. I've got this.
Oh, what is it?
Box.
Oh, it's a box. All right.
It's got a bunch of portions.
Oh, wicked! Yeah. All right, I've
now,
got some potions hanging around in mine.
I'm gonna spoil one of them because I'm gonna drink it now.
No.
I've got the juicy Bovril. Is that the right way?
I think it is. Yes. Yeah, that's showing up.
Yeah, okay. That is unbelievable, and it actually looks a bit like Bovril as well.
Yeah.
Wow.
Now,
you might get metal poisoning from it, but you know.
Yeah. Don't worry, I've tried it. It's nice.
Yeah. Plastic.
What else?
He says, don't drink it.
But I can get rid of the seal though. It's not a problem.
Yeah.
Don't worry. If it's the seal that you're worried about.
Yeah.
I tell you what though, the seals are really cool.
Yeah.
They're like.
I mean, that's
tight. Yeah.
That's going to be everyone's birthday present now from forever.
So good.
Baker Me, how did you do this? Is this wax or is it?
I believe it is.
It is wax.
I believe it is wax.
Wax stamp, I think. Yeah.
Very cool. I like them.
Yeah. Well, I've still got the potion of pizzazz hanging around somewhere.
Yeah.
Oh God, there's a note in this one.
Whoa! Oh, that's cool. We could have a whole episode around that.
What's in the note? That's what I want to know.
What's in the box?
Oh, that's so good.
Oh, and obviously the pizzazz.
Of course. More pizzazz. Oh, more pizzazz. Bovril pizzazz, I saw there.
Oh, does it say Bovril?
Yeah.
It does say Bovril pizzazz. I haven't read that. There we go. This is Bovril pizzazz. This is better than normal Bovril.
Yeah. Super Bovril.
Full of pizzazz.
Wow. Well, we're gonna have to get David to make Bovril a thing in D&D, aren't we?
Mm-hmm.
Oh god.
Well,
it's always going to be a thing now, I think.
Oh yeah, of course it is.
Yeah.
Oh
my goodness. That's funny.
Brilliant though. I absolutely love that. Anything that we can get that's like, we can use within our episodes. Fantastic. It's so lovely to have little props and things. I mean, even just the silly dressing up, with shooters having the cowboy hats and the guns. Just so silly, but God, it's fun.
Oh, 100%. I mean, what else do you want? What else do you want to do? It's
exactly.
It's everything.
Utter silliness. I mean, to be honest with you, that's kind of been our way of doing things ever since we started, isn't it? But
it describes us pretty well, to be honest. Utter silliness.
Yeah. Oh dear. Should we do a D&D reveal for a minute? Because
we can do.
There is a trailer for our next episode. That's the first episode of season 2 of D&D. Now, I do have to put a caveat with this. Unfortunately, we had some camera issues, which is really annoying, which meant the first half of the episode the frames per second are not great.
Oh, shit.
Very annoying.
Forgot about that.
Very annoying.
Did we have
But
the wide camera running for that?
we did not.
Yeah.
So really annoying. But it's just for this episode.
Can I tell you what the solution you've done is? You've gone into DALL-E for every situation that's been happening, and you've made images for them, right?
Sounds about right. Yeah.
Okay.
Give me 10 minutes.
You know.
10 minutes. Right, okay, yeah. Good.
I will say I have actually used DALL-E, but you won't see it in the trailer. But yeah, unfortunately, you will notice the points where it's just sticking a bit, and it's a real shame, as I say, because it's the first half of the episode.
That was when I had COVID, wasn't it?
It was, but we fixed it for the second half, so that's all good. But you will notice it in the trailer as well.
This.
Yeah. But yes, anyway, it's a really fun one. This one.
Oh, it's good. I remember this one.
Yeah.
So is this for what? This is for episode 1.
This is episode
D&D.
1 of
Right,
D&D.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
So I suppose, Josh, when you're ready, should we have a look?
Let's have a look at the first trailer for season 2 of Dungeons and Dragons.
Hello! Welcome to season 2 of our D&D setting.
Darius, we've been friends for a long time. This Camp Olympics.
Brent, is that you?
Hey.
You've not even got inside yet. You're like just talking.
Outside, just talking to them.
Who's the organizer? I need to talk to them. And don't say you.
Can I, just as a thing, insight check both of them to see who's more upset? That would be -2.
I think Bryn is just going to go over to the board and he's going to sign everyone up for everything. And Madge as well.
Like father, like son.
Is the general store still open?
Not this time, no.
No.
Go
Well,
into the tent quick.
I'll break in then.
Oh, that could technically work.
To get the people going, you know.
It needs to be provocative.
I'm just going to... That's going to be a big clap from me.
Oh, God.
There you go, folks.
Man,
It's coming back.
that episode. I think because we teased it at the end of the last series, I think we can tell you the fact that it has something to do with the Beach Olympics.
Oh, yes.
And
What a series of events.
but there are some horrifying, and I think I used the word horrifying many times in this episode, series of events. And it's very funny. I mean, goodness me, some of the stuff that happens. Jesus.
I mean, I think I made the point last time we were on about there's something about being really ill and playing these games that just leads you to dark places and to do unexpected things.
Yeah.
Yeah, when that happened to me, I managed to kill a few possums, I think.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Actually, the one I remember with you, Ben, in particular, was the Time Flux episode with
Oh yeah.
the robot that you just dragged around with you for the whole episode.
Yeah,
that
that
was
was-
amazing.
Yeah, that was weird.
And also right at the end where you decided all of a sudden, I'm not going to follow everyone else, I'm just going to leave. I just thought that was great.
It's going to go set up shop on this planet.
I think they were filmed pretty much the same time, weren't
Yeah,
they?
that
I
was,
would
yeah.
probably the same illness that was causing both of those incidents.
Yeah. You can it's definitely a thing. It just takes you to a different mind space, for sure. Because, like, 100% I was in that mind space for a bit. I think we've had one of the ones where I had COVID out, which might have been a gravity rip or
the
something.
gravity rip, I think. Yeah, that's
Which
right.
I don't think I wasn't quite as... Maybe I was recovering at that stage. Maybe it was the point where I had loads of vertigo, which is ironic for gravity rip.
Lovely.
Yeah. That's true. Yeah, I remember you saying about that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
D&D was the opposite.
one of the fun things about this D&D as well is that I have the sort of, the beginning, middle, and end bits that we sort of film usually in the forest. David's got really short hair, whereas in the episode he's got really long hair. It's quite fun. We got the continuity wrong, but
Yeah.
but yeah, no, it's yeah. I mean, yeah. Honestly, the episode was really fun to put together.
I'm looking forward to watching this one. It has to be
I have to say, I haven't edited anything for a while because Josh has done the last 2 months with the shooters stuff. So getting back into the editing way of doing things is really fun as well. So yeah, I can't wait for it to come out.
Yeah. Next Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Wednesday. How long is it? It's like 3?
It's about 3 hours. Yeah, in the end. Yeah, it's. But yeah, I mean, it's well worth the time. I'll be honest with you.
It's a good one. It's a good one.
I can't wait for it.
Particular sequence of events that I've been very much looking forward to for quite.
Yes, I know what you mean, and I rewatched it the other day whilst I was working on it. I was like, oh, it was as bad as I remember now. Yes.
I think we're gonna have to put a note on that trailer, saying that there's something wrong with the video.
Yeah.
I mean, it's ironic because it's actually like frame by frame, really high quality, and that was the problem.
Yeah.
It was too high quality, so it didn't play back properly.
Yeah, really annoying.
Yeah, I remember that now that we've mentioned it. But hey, I mean, it's an audio-driven experience anyway. I mean, how much do you want to watch us sit at a table? You know, it's what we're doing.
My
is based on
favourite
the
bit.
audio.
Yeah.
I love
yeah, it's a fair
that.
point.
Could be a podcast, which is why it was annoying in the shooters finale that we had audio issues.
Yeah, I know, right?
Such a shame.
The old mic issues. Maybe we just need to have a think about the backup, because normally we do a backup, but we just had a series of episodes where we just, we were just in a rush trying to get things done.
Yeah.
So we didn't necessarily have backup stuff.
So
But
we'll learn.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, probably worth having something. Yeah, but these things happen.
Yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. We won't do it next time.
Yeah, exactly. Well, we won't do
something else.
We won't do a 12-episode one-shot next time.
No,
I think,
I'm just not even gonna when we come around to doing my D&D at some point next year. I'm not even gonna put. I'm not even gonna say what. It's not a one-shot. It's just a thing. It's just a thing. It'll be what it is.
I'll put a limit on it.
It'll be what it is. If everyone dies, then it finishes.
I'm really interested to see what that turns out to be as well, because we decided on our characters. Was it the start of this year, end of last year?
Yeah, I had David's character. I had a long discussion with David about his character in like January of this year, I think. And I've not really talked to you, Rob, but I've talked to Ben about his character a bit since then, and come up with some fun stuff.
Yeah. Some custom rules.
Oh yeah, there'll definitely be custom rules.
No. Don't worry. We're not sticking to the rules. I don't know the rules, but
makes no difference.
I know there's something my character can do that I'm so looking forward to trying out.
Yes.
I think that'll be fun.
It's a completely different set of skills to our current group. I don't know if anyone's playing the same class. I don't think so.
I can't wait to see what you guys have come up with, because we haven't told each other what we're doing. So it's I can't wait for it. I keep hearing things where I'm like, like I think something bad's going to happen here, but nobody's actually telling me anything. So.
The scary thing is, I'm actually thinking of playing it straight this one.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I don't have it. No.
It's a really good character.
I don't know if I'll stick to it, but
yeah.
I'll try.
This is the thing: is that you can adapt. Like you can start in a certain place, and I mean, how long has it taken us with like lasers and with the first D&D campaign to settle into something that we liked?
Oh yeah.
And even then, I fucking chop and change character every other episode.
Oh god, D&D. I mean, I still remember thinking, I'm going to be the stern, proper one. And then I ended up being the bloody idiot. That's so good.
Because of the javelin.
Well, just because of the everything, let's be honest.
Yeah, you couldn't damage anyone, could you? for
utterly
ages.
useless character. But I mean, that's why you love him. But that's a good point. You're going to see. Yeah, you're going to see a new character. I suppose technically
He was
again introduced.
Yeah.
But there's some interesting things about him. Actually, you guys still don't really know what's going on as well. But there's some
I doubt we'll
stuff.
find out because we won't ask.
No, there's some stuff in the background going on. But that me and
To
David sorted out.
remember a couple of like minor little hints coming in.
Yeah.
We've recorded 4 episodes, by the way.
Yeah, that's right. Which is unbelievable. We still haven't done lasers. How the hell
No.
are you gonna?
It's coming. It's unbalanced, but never mind.
Yeah. Well, it is what it is. I mean, we'll get some lasers done fairly soon. I do have 3 ready to go. It's just finding the time to record them all at the moment.
Yeah.
We're a busy lot, aren't we?
Busy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
I have
Before
to
we know,
say,
go on.
it's a bit of a tangent, but the intros that you recorded in this episode were very cool.
Oh, well, and
Yeah, very unexpected.
well, that was.
Do you know what? Your comment about your acting about the same level as for the Ben Nash was really funny.
I thought you'd appreciate.
Because I saw you, I was like, oh my god, that's brilliant acting.
The Ben Nash show.
I don't know why I started laughing so much in that. Like, I can usually hold it a bit better, but that was particularly terrible.
Is it possible to show the Ben Nash show reel at some
Definitely
point?
not.
Because it is exceptionally.
It's
So we
brilliant.
might have to check the music on it, but
Oh, fair enough. Yeah,
it's somewhere on a hard drive.
It's the perfect moment of when you're getting beaten up and you look up. So sad at the camera, like, oh no, I'm getting beaten up.
It's exceptionally high quality showreel from about 7 or 8 years ago.
You know what would be really funny? I should make a Star Now account and
Put that on, see if you get any hits.
respond to something.
Oh,
Send my showreel.
but what happens when someone hires you?
Oh, then it's okay because I can do what I've done in the showreel. It's not
That's
like
true.
I'm lying.
That's true. You're not. It's not false advertising
I can
at all.
deliver. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Gonna add to the showreels.
Oh, definitely.
Oh, that's
yeah.
funny.
Brilliant.
I'd enjoy a documentary about that.
Oh my god.
The world's shittest actor just going for gigs with like purposefully the worst showreel in the world.
Oh, dear. Oh.
Fantastic.
Well, I'm here if you want to film it.
We'll see if you get any hits first on Star Now.
Yeah, I'll post it now. Yeah,
Yeah, go for it,
I'll
go
put my rate at like £1,000 a day. And
Sounds about an hour. I know what you're saying.
sorry, an hour. Obviously, yeah.
Very cheap.
Yeah.
Equity.
Yeah, I need a trailer as well. Yeah.
Yes.
Come on.
Oh god.
And someone will say yes, and it'll be really scary because it's not right. Be like, I don't want to go to
Yeah.
this. This is a bit weird.
No, I don't want to do bad acting.
Oh my goodness me. I would watch that.
I would definitely watch that. That would be brilliant. That's new documentary series, the Ben Nash acting showreels. Just going around low budget short films, being a bad actor. It's like Shotgun Mike, but just a
that's what I'm
million
thinking,
times
yeah.
worse.
Oh dear.
The thing is that as Kyle has said before, Ben, you can actually act.
Yeah,
a
this
bit.
is it.
So
When? Oh right, yeah. Okay.
It's
Well, I'm not really acting there. That's the thing.
I mean, that's the secret, isn't it?
yeah, exactly. You become the character.
To be fair, I don't know. I probably could act as Julian on screen. I just
Yeah,
don't want to.
100%. Yeah.
Yeah, I
I mean,
don't
that
want
is-
to do that.
Give yourself
That's
some
very
credit.
much-
You could. I mean, to be honest, Barry, you could do, or like Barry approximate.
That would be difficult to do because of costume. But yeah,
With like the cool cat and shit.
big grill. We've got the saving tongs, so I mean
Or,
we're pretty much there.
The lozenge
Nick Lossage, but to be honest, I don't. No, it's. I could easier to do, Julian.
Wait,
That's very natural.
Do you remember, Ben, the talk that we had a few weeks ago?
Oh yeah,
where we talked about the possibility of bringing back.
Oh yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
and the idea that we had, or you had for Barry if he ever came back. I mean, obviously, don't say it.
I have forgotten.
I remember it.
Can
All
you-
I'll say is, I'll give you a hint. It
Go
was
on.
something my mum was doing, and you were like, "Let's do that."
Well,
Oh, no.
we're all
I'll tell you
intrigued.
afterwards.
We're
I'll
all
tell you
intrigued as to
afterwards.
what this is now.
What?
Yeah,
Is it a job role?
Yes, it was a job. Yeah. Something my mum was going to get done, and you were like, "Oh my god, we need to make them that." I'll tell you afterwards, anyway.
In the
No,
way
no,
that,
I want to think about it now. 'Cause it's
I don't
fun.
want to give it
No.
away.
No, don't give it away.
No,
in the same way that
I can't
Julian
think what
was
it
just
is.
working at the
Yeah.
shop.
No. It was just very, very funny.
Oh, I want to know now.
Oh gosh.
I'll tell
Maybe
you
if
afterwards.
he doesn't come back, we can just make that like a cameo type thing. If we're walking past a shop or something, and
Oh yeah.
inside is this giant robot doing a thing.
Oh yeah. We could definitely just cameo him in. Yeah, 100%. It's just very stupid.
Everyone has
Yeah, it was-
flashbacks.
Yeah. Oh gosh. Well.
Was he Australian when he
Yes.
came back? He was Australian.
Oh wait. When he came back, he hasn't come back. He hasn't.
No,
come back.
but
That's-
in the theoretical, when we were talking, was
Oh,
he still
I
Australian?
think so. Yeah.
Oh, mate.
You mean that could change? Oh my.
All right.
All right.
Alright.
That
Alright.
changes things. All right.
I mean, if you want to do a different accent, go for it. But
But it's either posh or Australian.
Australian.
Do,
Yeah, there's nothing else.
Irish. Irish.
Yeah, I could do Irish.
You've done Irish.
Yeah. Have
To
I
be
I
sure.
haven't, but
I don't think you've done it on the
lots
character.
of films.
I've done vaguely Italian. Is that all right?
Very vague. Maybe too
Yeah.
vague.
Yeah.
Oh man.
That was rather vague.
European.
Vague in the space of about 4,000 miles.
Yeah, God, it was. I'll be honest with you. After a few sentences, it just drifted all over the place. That did.
I mean, it was
I just
it
went with
settled
it.
on Borat, didn't
it was giving
did,
Borat. It was
yeah,
giving
yeah.
Borat.
Yeah.
Let's be honest.
Oh man, Borat.
Atenzio.
No. Oh yeah. yeah.
Mario Atenzio. I was trying to remember what
That
his
was
name was.
it.
Mario Atenzio.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Gosh.
That was
Yeah.
fun though. I'm looking
Oh,
forward
it
to
was.
some more Lasers and
Oh.
Feelings.
That
Oh,
It's been a
yeah,
while. It's been
yeah.
a long time.
Yes, it
It's
has.
been a
Yeah, well,
long
it's been-
time since we did that.
I mean, it has been. It was December last year.
There you are.
We
really?
we put
Wow.
out it would have been Julieverse. So yeah.
It's so funny. That's such a long time.
Talking of that, I don't know if we mentioned, but there is an idea for a sort of Christmassy New Year episode for this year as well, which I'm hoping to do. I won't actually mention what it is yet,
Oh yeah, I remember.
but we did talk about it a while back. Do you remember?
Yes.
And I'm
Where we all
really,
die.
really looking forward to it.
That's a good. That's a really solid idea.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%. So
So,
that'll
yeah,
be fun. That we can't tell anyone.
Oh no, not yet, not yet. But again, we'll have to film that as well at some points. Yeah,
I know,
that should
we
be
need to
good.
organise filming some shit soon.
Oh yeah, I know. We'll get there.
Now that we're all back in the country and like
Just
ever so
about.
slightly more available.
Yeah. Ever so slightly is exactly the word.
Yeah, I think that's about as good as we're getting for the next however many months. Ever so slightly more available. Gone are the days of the pandemic where we were all just sat around going,
Yeah, that's true.
So you're right.
Seems so long ago.
Doesn't it?
Ridiculous.
Doesn't it? It was still going on at the end, at the start of this year. Can you believe it?
weird, isn't it?
Yeah, oh, that's true. Yeah,
Doesn't feel like it, does it?
no.
Very strange. Very, very strange. Oh, there you go.
Well,
Now, I feel like you're wrapping things up, but I sort of feel like we need to, it's a closed loop system, so we need to come back to Dick Compliant and just finish off the conversation with talk about Dick Compliant.
Okay. Is there anything
Yeah.
in particular you'd like to say about Dick?
I would just
Compliant.
like to voice my appreciation. I mean, because would I have noticed? I probably would have noticed if you hadn't, but you noticed first. So
It was that moment, wasn't it, where we both looked at each other, me and you, Josh, just went, Dick compliant, and then that was it. We were gone for about 10 seconds. Oh, it was so perfect.
It was excellent. No, it was truly excellent. Honestly, just it's very similar to the Jesus moment in
oh god, yeah,
Gravity Rip,
yeah,
where it's just in the air for that half second, and then suddenly it just kind of materializes into this thing, and everybody kind of goes, "Wait a minute, what?"
yeah.
Dick compliant.
Do you know, the only thing is, in some ways it's been nice to have this secret, because even
It's a long time.
Carl
yeah.
and Dave, even Carl and David didn't know about it, but because they weren't there. But in some ways I kind of wish they were,
Oh yeah.
because my god, how much more worse could that have gotten if they were both there?
I mean, Carl would have just rolled his eyes at us
Oh yeah, absolutely,
for sure, but David would have been in.
Or he would have gone with it.
No, he would have rolled his eyes at us and then gone with it.
Yeah, he had gone with it.
yeah.
Made him a big part of the team. He would be the one at the end pressing the red button, making everything
Maybe
happen.
maybe it would have been Cletus. It would have been Dick compliant, which I would have preferred.
Yeah.
Fucking Cletus.
Kyle just got stuck on it, didn't he? He was like,
That's why I was
right.
like, I'm separating from the group and I'm going to assassinate him now.
Yeah.
I don't care. Everyone's shooting at Cletus.
You were so happy to get rid of him, weren't you? You could see the sparkle in your eye when you
Small
you killed
victories.
him up. Yeah, exactly. Oh gosh. Yeah, but there you go. Dick compliant hero amongst men.
Yeah, and we're going to hear from him again. Don't worry.
And the adventures of Dick compliant.
Yeah.
Worry.
Yeah. Look, we know we're onto a winner here, so you know.
Yeah, definitely.
It's not often you
I tell you
strike
what,
gold like this.
I might think about like a small adventure for Dick
yeah,
compliant, which takes place in like a corner shop or something. You know, it's very restricted.
When we manage to have our proper review chat, can you please have a
Or like a 20-minute adventure of Dick compliant.
for Dick compliant? Yeah. I mean, you know, the rest of us are going to have our chance to wrap things up for our characters, so maybe Dick compliant should have his own wrap up as well.
Oh, you definitely should. Yeah.
I've already told you what happens to Dick compliant. He renounces his slaving duties and becomes a very boring man for the next 60 years, and then takes vengeance against the world at the age of 86.
Here you go.
Oh,
There you
okay.
go.
Not very
It's-
compliant.
It's
No.
like I'm not going to tell that joke because that's terrible.
Oh gosh.
No, I will tell that joke because it's funny. It's like Up, but if the main guy was a Nazi. That's what it is.
Oh god.
I was like, that's a terrible joke, but I was like, no,
dear.
actually, that's just funny. It's fine.
That's all
My
right.
gosh. Bloody hell. Oh dear. Well, we've spoken about Dick. We've put Dick at the start and Dick at the end. So
We've made
should
a
we
dick
wrap-
sandwich.
We've made a Dick sandwich. Oh, Dick meet Dick. So should we end things there, gents, and call it a day, and then in 1 week's time we can watch D and or D. Season 2, guys.
Oh my gosh.
Beach Olympics. Oh, I didn't tell you what this episode was called.
Oh, you have named for episodes.
I have
forgot that
named
was
the
the thing.
episode.
I don't.
And,
Oh, wow.
and I'll tell you what, Ben, you in particular will be pleased with this. It's called
Oh, yeah.
High Jump Dressage.
Oh,
Now,
yes.
this is a reference to things that start happening in the episode. So watch
But-
closely. I will also
It's
say
already been a thing, though, hadn't it?
no.
High jump
So-
dressage.
Yeah.
No, not
I will-
high jump, not the high jump, but
Yeah.
the dressage. No. Oh,
No, not really. No.
I feel like
So,
I feel like dressage migrated. It was a thing outside of the games, but I feel like it migrated into the games in this instance.
There are some emotes coming up as well, I will tell you. for the episode, as well as a couple of emotes. So yeah, keep an eye out for them because they will be in the chat as well. But yeah, enjoy it. It's a good one, this one. And to be honest with you, all the D&D episodes are so good. We had so much fun. Honestly, I think it's the best we've recorded for a while. I mean, I love shooters to bits, but the D&D stuff, we just had so much fun with it. Yeah. It just sort of clicked, didn't it?
It's that thing of just like you've sat in it long enough and you kind of get into a groove, and then I think we all were better in this series.
I agree.
And it's really fun.
And
fun stuff happens, and more fun stuff will happen in the future.
And spoiler, but there's a lot of dressage.
There's a lot of dressage.
There is a lot.
And also, spoiler, not a lot of compliance.
No compliance.
No, none at all.
I mean, if there's a lot of dressage, maybe someone would make an emote for that, but I don't know.
I doubt somebody.
Unlikely,
I mean,
seems
look, let's put it this way: if you don't make an emote for dick compliant, you're not going to make one for dressage, are you?
I can't put the word dick in a thing. It's really difficult.
Sure you can. It's a name. It's his name.
Oh, that's true.
It's a proper noun. You know.
Yeah.
If not, sue them.
Richard.
All right.
Richard Compliant.
Richard Compliant. All right. I'll see if I can make.
Oh, let's put that into.
Oh no.
Richard
put that in. Oh my god. I mean, that is definitely happening. I'm doing it right now. It's happening, Ben.
Okay,
whether you like it or not. We can compare if you're doing it as well.
I'm doing it as well.
Okay.
Let's see if I get anything interesting.
What are you guys using? Should
I'm on Dali. What's it called?
Okay, not. Oh my god, that's weird.
No, none of these are very good.
Oh my, this is scary.
Yeah, mine haven't come up with anything I would say good. Although actually, that one's not too bad. I shall show you this one. I wouldn't say it's been compliant, but you know.
Oh. Well. Okay, that's okay.
Very uncompliant, I would say.
Let me just.
Oh, that's a certain lack of
something scary.
Oh wow!
I don't know if you
who is that? He looks familiar
through the screen, but it's scary.
Ah! Goodness me!
Yeah. I don't know what's going on. What's going on with his fingers?
Oh yeah, his wiggly fingers. Although to be honest, you have to give him. Yeah, you have to give him a bit of slack. But good grief.
Bit of compliance.
Bit of compliance. Yeah.
Oh, let's get. I'm going to close that window.
Agreed.
Because I don't need that. No. Whereas you should keep the one that you had.
Hang on. Let's see what we get here.
Good
grief. That's not a person. Rude.
Oh dear, rubbish.
Human man. I've typed in Richard Compliant Human Man.
Oh my god, that's the name of the. That is the name of the series.
Wait, that's Paul off of. Have I got news for you?
That's the name of the series that we are going to create. Richard Compliant Human Man.
Oh god.
Oh no, this is excellent. Wait, hang on. How do I share it? Where's where have you gone?
Oh my god. Let's have a look then. Oh, there he is.
Oh wow.
Rich Compliant Human Man.
Oh wow. I mean, it's not
That's
wrong.
the artwork.
It's not even the picture, it's just the fact that you wrote that in. That's what's got me giggling.
You gotta learn how to adapt to these things. That's Stable Diffusion, by the way, not
Oh gosh.
Good.
Oh
grief. That's Ian Hislop.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
Goodness
it's
me.
Richard Compliant Human Man.
Richard Compliant Human Man.
Well, There you go.
And on that bombshell.
We have, yes.
Ending it on a good bit of dick compliant.
We have the name of the season's worth of episodes we'll be bringing out soon enough.
The Adventures of Richard Compliant, Human Man.
Human
he-
man.
Do you think he has any kids?
Oh, wait, he's a human
We'll
man,
find
so
out,
it's
won't we?
possible.
We'll have to find out, because what would their names be?
Oh
This
my
is-
gosh.
Have a
Oh
think,
my
people, in the
god.
chat.
Wow. I mean, what other things can you put with compliant?
Oh man, I'm gonna make this game now because it's too good not to do.
Yeah.
It's too good
Oh,
not to
dear.
do.
Yeah. Yeah. Ah, Jesus Christ.
Richard Compliant, Human
Is
Man.
it- Are you making a small role-playing
Yeah,
game? Or
we'll
just,
do it like a really.
You do realise you're saying a small role-playing game, it'll end up being
Oh,
No,
like
no,
5
but
hours.
I'll try and design it to be like a 20-minute role-playing game, which will mean it'll be like a 2-hour
I don't
role-playing game.
trust you.
No, I
Yeah.
don't trust me either.
No.
Ooh.
No,
Oh, good grief.
Richard Compliant,
Brilliant.
Human Man. But it's going to be set. Like I'm going to tell you now, right? It's going to be set in just his house. That's it. Maybe he goes to the shop. That's it.
Oh, whoa. Whoa.
And it's
That's
just him
fine.
trying to live a domestic life, failing terribly.
Rolling. He can roll for each thing that he does.
Roll for tea.
Roll for, yeah. Roll for pouring hot water into a
Roll
cup.
Roll for piss.
Yeah. Up goes over it. Oh, gosh. Fantastic. Roll for whether the boiler's working.
Oh, it's
Brilliant.
not. There's no money.
yeah.
Oof.
Roll
Okay.
for filling up the meter. Bloody hell. Brilliant. Well, there you go.
There we go.
Dick Compliant Human Man. It's an adventure.
Coming
But not
to your
really.
screens at some point.
Yeah.
At some
Oh.
point, a little aperitif before D&Ds.
Yeah. Oh my god.
No, my D&D.
You know oh, right. I was going to say, the midsection of each of our episodes, it could be Dick Compliant Human Man for 10 minutes.
On this week's episode of Richard Compliant, Human Man.
Oh, roll for Amazon delivery. That is a tip. That's a top.
I do sort of feel that he needs to meet Julian because they're sort
Oh
of
my
like
God.
opposites, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. Oh, god.
What if he's been friends with Julian for like years? Because
Ooh.
they like he was the one who released him from.
Yeah.
He was the one who christened him Mr. Compliant.
Well, technically, he was his
Yeah.
PA. He
That's
became his
true.
PA at the end.
That's true, actually.
Yeah.
There you go.
Very true.
The adventures of being a PA for Sir Julian.
Yeah. Wow.
That's a big adventure.
Yeah, it is.
One you probably don't want to see.
Oh, no. Oh, we never said we wanted to see it.
Oh, good.
I mean, it has to happen now.
Oh, I really want to make this. It's too funny.
Yeah, I know.
It's too funny not to make.
Well,
It's like the most mundane game ever. It's going to be hilarious.
I think on that bombshell, we're going to have to end. And, watch this space is all I can say. Because, my God, there's some big things coming up. The Compliant Human Man. Right. Shall we end there? Before we keep going
Seems
for
like a
another
good
20.
place.
We'll keep.
Yes,
we could
indeed.
keep this going forever. I mean, oh god.
Oh, I love that. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. I'm going to make it. 100%.
Do it. Just don't make it like 12 episodes.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, it could go on forever.
Episode 1, the bathroom.
Superb. Well, we shall love you and leave you. Cheerio, peeps. And remember, watch Dick Compliant Human Man.
Play
Coming
Human Man.
to us.
I will play us out on the
Indeed.
D&D trailer one more time.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
because we have it, and why not?
Why not,
thank you
indeed.
very much for watching D&D next week, and then another recap the week after that, and then something else.
Yes, absolutely, yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Take it easy, people.
Goodbye.
Bye, everybody.
Toodles.
Hello! Welcome to Season 2 of our D&D setting.
Darius, we've been friends for a long time. This Camp Olympics.
Bryn, is that you?
Hey.
You've not even got inside yet. You're like, just stop.
Outside, just talking to them.
Who's the organizer? I need to talk to them. And don't say you.
Can I, just as a thing, insight check both of them to see who's more upset? That would be -2.
I think Bryn is just going to go over to the board and he's going to sign everyone up for everything. And Madge as well.
Like father, like son.
Is the general store still open?
Not this time, no.
No.
Go
Well,
into the tent quick.
I'll break in then.
Ooh, that could technically work.
To get the people going, you know.
It needs to be provocative.
I'm just gonna. That's gonna be a big clap from me.
Oh, God.